Nightmare.
Okay, so this is a new recording session. We just started playing again after been on break for a week or so. I have to talk about my experience with this game.
I'm so sorry.
Man, so for you viewers out there, I don't know if you know this, but when me and Mike sat down and recorded this thing, we recorded it for 2 hours, and once we were done, and I just, closed everything down and started working on the episodes and whatnot, I discovered that we had flubbed it when we were doing our, just pre-work for setting everything up, and I did not capture the game audio. There was no game audio whatsoever, which meant that we had 2 entire hours of just our commentary and no actual sound from the game. And if this had happened in the middle of an LP or something, I probably would have just accepted that and be like, okay, fine, we're gonna have a couple of episodes with no audio or whatnot, but I just didn't want that for the first 6 episodes of an LP and the first impression that a viewer got from this. So and we also didn't want to lose our first impressions of the game. So what I did was that I went back and I re-recorded the entire game up to that point, replicating our gameplay exactly, so that I could just take the commentary that we had and splice it over our existing this new footage, so that we could still, get that and maintain our footage. That took so long. I probably spent some 10 hours or so in total just saving those 2 hours of footage.
To play a 2-hour segments.
Yes. If you go back and look and check back, you'll see that it's not a 100% match. It's a 98% match. There's a second or so here and there where, oh look, there's something icky in a wheelchair. That's disgusting. Yeah. Where things don't line up exactly, but I almost replicated it perfectly.
Kind of looked like Roger from Family Guy. The big head. Anyway, as you were.
I don't like that. But that also meant that everything got delayed a bit, and the episodes came out a bit later than they were supposed to, stuff like that. So hopefully I never have to do that again.
I mean, we're not only talking about replicating gameplay.
I have to remember, how do I sprint? Oh, I think that was it.
There you go. No, but it wasn't even just about replicating gameplay and try to sync it with our commentary. You even had to replicate glitches in the game.
Yes. Yes,
Which is just insane.
There's one episode where I actually had to replicate a bug and make the same bug happen again for our commentary to make sense. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Good job, but I would not have the patience for it.
No, and like I said, I only did it because it was the first episodes of the LP.
Oh yeah.
And it would have just felt so bad to start over from the beginning and not have our actual genuine first impressions and the story about your balls exploding.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'd be ashamed to just repeat that story.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't feel organic or anything.
Yeah, I agree.
So I had to do it, but it wasn't the most fun I've ever had. Oh, come!
Well, now we're having fun.
Hey, it is a new recording session.
Yeah.
It's the first time in 2 weeks that we've sort of touched a game, which means that I kind of have to relearn the controls. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the same in Hades.
Yeah, and also in this game, it's something that people have commented on the game, that the controls are a bit clunky.
Right.
Now, whether that is just because of just game design or
Resource
whatever.
management, yeah.
Or sometimes, I do know that it's a thing in horror games. Sometimes, oh come on, to make the controls bad on purpose.
Yeah, to increase
Stress.
the amount of deaths. That you
No,
have.
not death. Stress.
Right.
It's a thing in, for example, Dead Space. The fact that Dead Space uses like tank controls and whatnot.
Bloodborne.
No. Bloodborne has very reactive controls.
It's a piece of shit game.
No!
Piece of shit controllers.
Oh, I know that you tried Bloodborne and you were like, it's like that episode of South Park, right?
Yes, I was about to get to it.
With Officer Barbrady.
I just
right?
read
Yeah.
Ayn Rand's The Fountain. I'm
Yeah.
never reading again.
Yeah, they taught Officer Barbrady how to read, and the first book that he read was The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand, and he decided that he hated it so much that he was never gonna read again.
But that's so fun because I was about to quote the same thing.
I assume we're gonna need this.
Yeah.
I don't get you, man.
No. Well, sometimes we're on the same page.
Yeah.
But not
Maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't start with that as your first FromSoft game, because I know that like it's at such a higher pace than other.
Although me not being cautious
Uh-oh.
and playing aggressively,
Oh, I think we have to leg it.
move it.
Yeah, I think we have to leg it, because I think this is gonna...
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think we're on a timer here.
run.
I was correct.
No, but you actually told me that Bloodborne is probably the best suited game in the genre for me because it rewarded an aggressive gameplay and
Yeah, but it is fast-paced. Is it the setting, the sort of Victorian horror thing, that's not doing anything for you?
I don't mind that, but I don't like the controls and I don't like the actual gimmick of the game.
Oh,
Like,
wow. I picked up the flashlight.
But no,
I just have that now.
it's not about the setting.
Oof. Don't like that.
Why?
Well, I have a new mechanic now. I have a flashlight.
Yeah, but what don't you like about it?
No, the eye that was on the wall. So this is going to be a new thing now with stealth. I have to
Shut it off.
I
so
have
that,
to shut
yeah,
this
yeah.
thing off,
Obviously.
because things are going to come and I'm not going to enjoy it when it happens.
Yeah, flashlight is a dead giveaway, so...
Another ghost. Still don't know what these do, collecting these things.
No. Time will tell.
Time will tell. But maybe, I don't know, maybe you would prefer Dark Souls?
Who knows? I personally doubt it, but...
Well, I mean, because it's just more of a classic fantasy setting. Maybe that's a thing. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I just don't like the fact that you have to do a lot of poke damage and you feel like a... I don't know. Like a nobody, in a way.
Well, I mean...
I prefer when games make me feel that I'm kind of awesome and I can do cool stuff, not just roll around and hitting people in the back.
Well, then there's the argument that you just need to get good.
Get good.
Get good.
Well, in Hollow Knight, I did feel kind of cool because I could actually do cool things. But in Bloodborne, I don't know.
So, I assumed that I was going to go through this door, but I can't.
I don't think so because those are round knobs, and she's never been able to help you with those.
No,
before,
I guess
right?
you're right.
Because
I was supposed to go in this direction.
she usually hangs and open up doors with a
Yeah.
ladle handle.
There we go.
Yay!
Always gotta find the place where you can go to the right. Can I pick up these scissors? No, I cannot. So this is a hospital, right?
Yeah, like an asylum type of thing.
Oh, I don't like that.
Could you walk up in the middle?
Here?
No, in the last room. Looked like there was a corridor.
No, I didn't. I don't think so.
Okay.
There was just like a door.
Right.
But I can probably go up here. I'm just gonna check if there's something to the right, because I see an open door down there.
Yeah. Looked like a cage.
Well, I know there's an open door to the right.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the bars. So it kind of seems more like an asylum than a hospital.
Oh, because of the cages.
Bars
the
considered.
You might be right.
Also here, which is like a pharmacy reception with protective iron grids, also speaks for asylum.
Well,
Not that I've been to one.
Well, but if you had...
Well, I have been to one, but...
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Have you been committed to an insane asylum?
It was only for a day, doesn't count.
Oh. Well, as long as it doesn't count, then I guess we're fine.
It doesn't count.
So we're doing this again. I still don't know what the significance is of this TV that we keep seeing.
Yeah, that's the second time, right?
That is the second time. And we went into this thing, and we saw like a door, but we don't know where the door leads. Right?
Yep.
And then the girl pulled us out of it before we actually entered the door. I'm trying here, but I think I'm doing the right thing when it bursts like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you had to wait last time.
I had to do like 2 bad attempts before. So what? This is like the Chainsaw Man thing, right? Where it's like, don't look inside the door, don't open the door, Denji.
Well, there's no ribbons on it, so I think it's fine.
But there's an eye, it's looking at me. Same thing, she's pulling me out.
Yep.
She does not want me to go through that door.
So controlling.
Or because, like, she knows.
Yeah.
She knows what's inside that door.
Yeah, probably.
So we got these mannequins again. Oh boy.
So, are we really not gonna address the fact that I was locked up for a day?
No, we can do that. We can absolutely do that.
I think some people want to hear it, so...
So, Mike, you went... Did you go crazy?
Have you or have you not heard about this? I don't remember.
I also don't remember. This was like a while ago, I guess.
Long time ago. Back when we both were working in the nightclub scene. Even before I brought you in, actually.
Oh.
Nick also worked in the nightclub scene for a while with me.
For a while.
Yeah.
When I was younger. We did some things.
So, working in the bar scene, I was pretty much the friend circle psychiatrist, if you will. So
because you are obviously well suited for that job.
I actually have been. You know, good at analyzing, talking to people has been a forte.
Hey, look at that. The key is inside the teddy bear.
Oh, yeah. No, so after a while, I was like, no, I need to talk to someone as well. So I went to therapy for a while, which is good for most people, I think. No matter your struggles in life. I think it's good to talk to people overall. But we spoke for a while, had a couple of sessions, and she said that it might be a good thing for me to be on antidepressants.
Oh.
However, as a therapist in Sweden, she was not allowed to put me on those. She could not prescribe medicines. So she recommended me to go to an actual hospital with her recommendation, and then just ask for it.
Right.
Me, however, working nighttime, I was like, well, you can't really book sessions in this particular hospitals. You had to drop in and just announce yourself. Like, okay, so there's going to be a lot of people. I'm not going to do this before going to work because I might not have time to go to work. So I'm just going to do it after because they were open 24/7 anyway.
Sure.
So I just struggled in after work, as in at 4 in the morning in winter. So they assumed that I had been out just walking aimlessly, being depressed in the middle of winter. And the doctors are, they're actually sleeping. So they wake them up when they have stuff to do.
Right.
So he just woke up. I was like, yeah, I'm depressed. I'm in therapy. My therapist told me to come here and ask for medicine. And he does like a regular control. So he has like this sheet of paper that you need to fill in.
Okay.
As you're talking to him. And he was like, so have you ever heard voices? And I was like, well, was this one time I was awake for 3 days straight and I was forced to work. So at the end of the third day, I actually got the auditorial hallucinations. And I was like, okay, and just checked the yes box without being considerate of the actual circumstances. And then he started to talk about like electroshock therapy and...
oh my god.
Oh yeah.
It's making a sound as I was burning it. I don't like that.
Poor Teddy. No, so he suggested electroshock therapy, and I was like, okay, I mean, if you think that's the right thing for me, sure. So when are we scheduling? And he was like, no, this is happening immediately.
Electroshock therapy.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's one of those things, like, I know it's a thing.
Oh yeah.
I know it's a thing, but it just on the surface, it feels like pseudoscience.
Yeah, and you can't really hear it without thinking about, like, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Right. But it feels pseudoscientific. I know it's a thing.
Yeah.
But it's something about it that just feels so off-putting to me, so I don't know.
But the thing here was that I was like, yeah, sure, I'm up for it, but we need to book a date.
No. Now.
Yeah, he was like, no, I consider you too depressed to allow you to leave from here.
Wow.
And I was like, so this is a bit of a turn-off. I'm just going to walk up and leave.
A turn-off.
This is not what I came here for. And he was like, no, we've locked all the doors. That's standard procedure.
Oh my god.
So you cannot leave this place.
Standard procedure.
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, well, thing also was I had no batteries on my cell phone by this time, since I had been to work for a while. I was like, so I have to be at work tomorrow, so I can't be holed up for a week being electrified, because I'll lose my job. And with that said, probably my apartment further down the road. But he was like, no, I can't risk you leaving.
We got it. We're doing it.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, listen, buddy, this is on my terms or none at all. So once the ambulance comes here, I'm just going to run past him and go home. And come back when it suits me.
Uh-oh.
Oh. That was creepy.
Oh, no.
Idle hand.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Little did I know that statement felt threatening to him, so he called off the ambulance and called the police instead. So the police would escort me to this psychiatric ward that was supposed to hold me for an indefinite time.
Hand.
Did you say hand or and?
Hand.
Hand.
Also and.
And. So once at the psychiatric ward, and this was low priority for the police, so I'd probably been locked up at the first place for 4 hours. So that's so creepy.
I gotta run, man.
Yeah. Gun it.
I don't like this.
So in the police car, because they actually came and picked me up after a couple of hours.
It's in the vents.
Yep.
I don't... this is so unpleasant.
Hey, mannequins! They're really trying to push everyone's triggers, aren't they?
Uh-huh. Can I just...
And so in my police ride, I explained the whole story, and they was like, yeah, this is crazy, but we've been told to do this, so we can't just let you go. This is orders from a doctor, so... Once at the place, I simply requested to speak to the head doctor, and I was gonna sue for malpractice and all that shit. So
yeah,
so they just let me go home. But by that time, I had practically been kidnapped for 10 hours, and had to go home, shower, and go straight back to work. So that's my Asylum story.
Yay! Come on, do the jump. Thank you.
And I mean, it kind of sucks, but it beats.
Oh no, it takes several punches?
But it beats getting your genitals blown off.
Well, when you put it that way.
Man, now in retrospect, I've had a shit life.
You don't say.
It's good. It builds character.
Mike, I did it.
I'm so proud.
Thank you. Whew.
And hopefully, you won't have to replay this segment and sync it with the audio.
Ugh. I might have to. No, we checked it. We did test recordings and everything.